What's up, everybody? I'm here back in the series. We're doing Sakura Succubus 3. Sorry I didn't upload this today before I wanted to, but I wasn't feeling, I was feeling kind of tired, and usually I don't like recording if I don't feel motivated to, because then I just feel like people are gonna notice. And you'll notice when I'm not tired. Now, with this, you know, the original novel games, I'll feel tired as I go through one because I usually voice it all. Because there's like no voices whatsoever. If there were Japanese voices, I probably would do that because, you know, that would give more life to everything. But there's no voices on, so I usually try to voice everything. So I will get more tired as I go on with the recording because I do it in sessions. So sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I am going to upload about 2 videos of this. I'm going to try every day. Just get it through. Soccer games I like, but they plus me so quickly that I feel like it loses a sense of charm almost. But I did want to continue this because I actually really like the story. And secondly, I did the other 2 parts, so I want to do that too. I did Soccer Night, I had 2 parts, but it just fit the same as Soccer MMO. It didn't feel different. It just feel like they're almost the same thing. The only difference is the knight is trying to become, or the main character is trying to become an honorary knight, basically. Whereas the main character in Soccer MMO is always a very powerful being as is. So there was difference still, but it's still a similar style, and it doesn't feel fun. So that's why I actually did buy that eventually, and I was recording it, but I just was not having fun with it, so I just cut it off. But I'm going to do this. If the soccer games are interesting, I will record them. But if I see soccer game that looks subpar and looks the same as the one before, uninteresting, I will record it. So this is kind of new because I haven't recorded a visual novel in like a month or 2. Been RPG Maker games for Halloween, but we are going away from Halloween, and I'm going to record this. Christmas, I'll probably try to find a Christmas game to record if I can. If not, whatever. But anyway, though, let's start. And I don't know if this is a fun game, but we will see. They never went past 3 parts anyway. Alright, everybody, having a good time? Yeah. Yeah, here, that makes me super happy. Thank you for your continued support from the bottom of my heart. And that game's so. And that's game to William. She's taking the championship. William wins with a score of 6-2. William wins. Alright. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. When I was still a beginner, I knew I couldn't afford to take a single friend of mine for granted. Your love and affection meant the world to me. It cheered me on, so I knew I had to keep going. I don't want to let any of you down. If I did that, I won't be able to call myself an idol ever again. My path was a hard one, but I never give up. But for my life, my favorite soul to pursue being an idol. And now, I finally made it. Can anyone stop this woman? Her streak of victories is unparalleled. She's been playing professional tennis for years, but less than 2 years. But she's made great waves in the sporting world. I think Hazard will be somebody to keep an eye on in the future. I'm standing on this huge stage in front of thousands and thousands of people, and I've never felt more humbled in my life. You guys are alive, my life and my love. Oh, my lights, my life and my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you. I lost my place. It's so important to dedicate this next song to you. This is my latest single, Old Phone Feelings. Let's go. I did it. I won. I can't believe it. Thank you for supporting me, everybody. I love you all. I'm going to keep doing my best. You. It's all Blood Hazard William, Chabin's up-and-coming prodigy. Why didn't you show every other girl, just the 2? Alright, I think I've had enough of this. Oh. Hey, what's the big idea? Yeah, here, Ricky, what are you doing? I was watching that. Oh, were you? Were you really? I planted my hips on my hands on my hips on the breast. Both Ayu and Hasho are sitting in front of the TV in my small, cramped apartment. They were fighting for the remote control about 2 seconds ago and tried to sidestep it. Oh, that's why I was going back and forth. I snatched up the remote from House's cutscene before I could, and now the TV screen is blank. I was getting sick of them swapping the channel over and over. I might have got a headache if the insect had carried on like that. You weren't really trying to watch a series, you just wanted to watch a series in your own accomplishments. Good grief. I don't plan to give it back in a hurry. Great power comes great responsibility. I never heard that before. A wise man once said. And neither of them are mature enough to handle it. What are the odds that they'd be able to run your cousins at the same time as one of House's tournaments? It's like a recipe for disaster. My concert was not a disaster. I puffed her cheeks out of pout. It was wonderful. Highly acclaimed, in fact. And my tournament wasn't a disaster either. Didn't you see how good I did? I was like super amazing. So you want to watch even more? It only gets better, I promise. No, he doesn't. Hiroki wants to watch me perform. No, he wants to watch me play. No, he wants to watch me. Me! Alright, fine. Let's settle this like his notes. Hiroki? I slapped your finger in my direction. Who would you want to watch? So I get a choice? That's unusually considered come for Ayu. It's a shame it's too late now. I mean, I already have a headache. If you like now, hurry up. I'm busy woman. I don't have all day. Alright, fine. So I have a choice in this marriage. Personally, I don't think Ayu has all interest in my opinion. In that case, does it really matter what I say? Oh well, let's give it a shot. Well, I can pick either or, and I don't really care about innards too much. I usually do all in the guide if I can, but typically they're not that fun to do. And some of the games don't have too many innards anyway. I'm sorry, but I don't really want to watch either of you right now. Not if you're gonna make that much noise. You don't? You don't want to see me perform? I've seen you perform on push before, I already know how talented you are. As for you, I've seen you practice in tennis coach a bunch of times, I'm real aware of your skills. Neither of you need to try to push me, I'm pushed already. We're very accomplished women. Now, can we all just try to be friends? Like, can we leave the TV alone? The poor thing is pretty old, and I'm afraid it was short-circuit if it has to receive even more attention to happen. Really, Babbitt's. Like I want to be friends with a must-have-found Amazon like her. An Amazon? That's actually kinda cool! I wonder if I could crush a man's head between my thighs. But I guess it's not becoming to meet argue so bitterly. I'm supposed to be an idol. It's my job to bring love and happiness to people. I must try my own discontent and put on a big smile. Kiwa! I makes a peace sign with both hands, all the while flooding her big intimate eyes. Okay, except for real. I know this is just an act. Ayu, despite her public image, is pretty caustic, but it's an effective one. How much better turning on the charm than the QE IQ, knowing among her friends is Ayu. She can go from 0 to 100 in about 0.2 seconds. Oh, that's the patches that Ayu wink I've heard so much about. We are adorable, Ayu. It's no wonder you're so popular. Hey, what are you doing? Get off me! I want you to adorable. Don't baby talk me, and don't pat my hair. You get my hair all messed up. You don't, you idiot. Garbage. Worthless human reviews. Worthless human reviews is a bit much, even come from you, don't you think? Well, Ayu has her own humans though. They might look the part. They are, in actual fact, say goodbye. I know, it's hard to believe this. I kinda want to skip this because it's the same thing. Most people who play this probably ain't, probably already played it. I'm getting a drink. I skipped that part, but I took it slow so you guys can read it. As it transpires, a lot of famous and sexual men across the world are sick by. Succubus harvest magical energy through intimate relations, as the legends say. But they also gain energy through being liked, loved, and praised and revered. As such, many Succubus driven to come to human world to seek our fame. Through a series of events too complicated to go into right now, I was able to meet 5 Succubus famous in various fields. Okay, so if I had to guess, if it goes to the way the second one did, the last Sakurai will probably gonna be one more, and it's probably gonna be Hiroki's old girlfriend. Because that's what we saw at the end of the second one. It's my guess. Because the first one introduced like 4, and then the second one introduced only 1. So this one will probably introduce her. Like, I mean, introduced 2 technically, but the second one was like at the end of it. Well, this one, they'll probably actually talk. Before someone to Ayu, her full name is Ikui Ayu, and she's Japan's top idol. She acts sweet and cute on stage, but that's pretty much all for the show. She acts as a cut and tongue, and she can be incredibly harsh. Next, Wachisuki Marina. She's a revered businesswoman who wants a successful clothing company despite being rather young. She's a little cool-headed woman, but she's a sweetheart deep down. Then there's Cosmos. Let's see, Cosmos is half Japanese, half Italian girl who rose to prominence via social media. She has a huge number of followers on the image sharing site Rabbitbound, where she constantly uploads photos of herself in various saucy outfits. She's also Yamamoto Hifumi, a famous actress. She's been in the entertainment industry for over a decade. She's beloved by the general public for a calm, gentle demeanor. Finally, there's Hazel Williams. Hazel's father is American, and I think she grew up there. She's an easygoing and laid-back woman, most of the time at least. She's a famous tennis star, and she practices almost every single day. These women all feel for me, for one reason or another, and now I'm almost never alone. It's hard to give equal amount of affection to 5 different women, particularly when they all have such busy schedules, but I think I do a decent job of it. It's a challenge, but I've never been one to back down from those. Splendid time with all these clever, interesting, and beautiful women is very rewarding. And there are books to it too. Right now though, I feel a bit of a loss. I'm flattered that Ayu and Hasha dropped by to pay a visit, but it's getting pretty late. I have to go to work tomorrow, you know. I'm sure you do so as well. Maybe we should postpone this little get-together? What do you say? Huh? Postpone it? Hasha stares at me open-mouthed. Well, I've been looking forward to seeing you for ages. Hiroki, I've been so busy this last month we barely had a chance to talk. Well, it's not like I really care about seeing you any, Baka. I had to say that. Sandere, 100%. Here we go with the Sandere routine. Ayu does this so often she has it down to a fine art. She thinks she's fooling anyway. She didn't fool me. She might be able to trick her fans, but to me, she's incredibly transparent. But it would be a shame to go home already. I haven't spent nearly enough time with you yet. But don't you have an upcoming tennis tournament, Hazel? And aren't you recording a new single, Ayu? I hate for you to jeopardize your careers for my sake. You're always so considerate. That's why I love you so much, Hiroki. Ayu winces. Look at you, dripping the L bomb so quick, and that sort of love is so cheap. Don't you have any shame? Hazel considers for a few moments and she says cheerfully, nope! I suppose I shouldn't expect this much coming from a woman who never wears any underwear. I would say I do like Hazel a lot. She's probably one of my favorites. Like, she's not my type. I guess we would say like the type of girl I like. She's actually complete opposite, but out of everybody here. Besides, I can't remember her name. Hifumi. There we go, Hifumi. She's probably one of my favorites. I don't like really the whole Tsundere thing. They can be cute and they can be shy and bashful, but they're really jerks to the people they like a lot of times. Marina, she's very seductive, I guess, but that's about it. I mean, I guess she can be nice too and everything, but she strikes me as the type of woman that's like when she wants something, she gets it, kind of most of the time. As if, you know, besides Hiroki, you know, she's had sex with Hiroki apparently, so. ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't like it. Human beings weren't meant to be underworld. It's unnatural. She's technically right about that. I don't think human beings were meant to wield rackets and hit bosses across courts, but here we are. That's different. That's that. And this is this. You know, I feel strongly about this whole no underworld thing, are you? In fact, as a torch to the hem of a skirt, I'm not running underworld right now. Do you want to see? Well, I'm not opposed to the idea, but why you? I grabs hold of Hazard's ponytail and tucks it. Stop trying to make music here when I'm here. You're a cultured swine. First time I've ever heard that in a while. Why can't I? We've done all sorts of naughty things together. I don't see why it would be such a problem now. It's a problem because you're not alone. You can't float with Hiroki all brazen like in front of me. It's degenerates. Ho ho ho. Asa grins. So, are you saying you've never done anything degenerate with Hiroki, are you? Well, that is... Ayo glances away, her face flush. In any case, I don't like watching you slumber over him. It's embarrassing. You really need to learn some restraint. Oh, don't be like that, are you? If you got a problem with me being lovey-dovey with Hiroki, why don't you join in? Huh? Ayo steps back. What's this nonsense? It's not like I want to hold him or kiss him or anything. I'm sure you don't. You're so cute, are you? Even when you don't mean to be, you can say the meanest of things, but deep down, you're still an innocent little girl. I'm not innocent, and I'm most definitely not little. I know how to flower man's spirit as the next woman. I just don't because I have more self-respect than that. It's not like I want to lavish attention on Hiroki or anything. Does that mean you don't mind if I lavish attention on him instead? No, if you're gonna do that, you'll probably make all sorts of immature mistakes. You're too clumsy. Really? Asha giggles. I think I'm pretty good at hitting bars myself. No! See? Okay, I don't think Marine is the most seductive one here. I met Hiroki before you did, and I'm the one who with real experience. I'll show you how it's done. You're big and Buddhist and clumsy, so you should probably sit this one out. Am I gonna get a threesome basically? Let me put in Tom show instead, even with the empty head of yours. You're being benched. Sorry, that was clever. Getting feisty now, aren't we? That's cute too. I love handsome guys, but cute girls are also great. Being scared by Japan's top artists getting me excited. I just can't hold back any longer. Uh-oh. Well... Okay. I say, my voice acting skills have gotten definitely a lot better. I'm hoping all the time I book these vision novels will get better. Hiroki! Things are escalating fast. I guess it'd be expected given these courses said goodbye, but still. Would it kill them to give me a bit more time to prepare my hearts? Hey, time out, you guys. Willie's getting late, so you could just set it at school another day then? No, we can't. We're gonna settle it now. We can make you feel better. How's your eye? We need to figure that out in this instance. It's a competition. This sounds like fun. Let's give it a go. And he got laid. Late at night, cuddled up with Iron Hazu have a dream. It's a very gentle dream of a nostalgic ability. It's a dream of something that happened to me once, more than a decade ago in my final year of high school. There was a girl in my class called Yuki. She was a switch for sure, and she didn't have any friends. Though she was pretty good at academics, she was cold and icy and kept everyone at a distance, myself included. You guys tried to ask her out, but they were roundly rejected. I never thought I'd have a chance with so I never even contemplated the idea. Time passed, as I never spoke to Yuki, she still faded from my mind. That is at least, and Travis seemed to learn from her in my shoe locker. Meet me on the school move after school. I have something very important I need to discuss with you from Yuki. The play has been written in a neat, elegant script. The characters seem feminine enough, but I had my doubts. Yuki really sent me such a letter? It seemed unlikely. There was no way the real Yuki, that ice princess, would ever want to talk to me after school. Must have been set up by the rest of my classmates. I was sure it was one big, elaborate prank. That's what I told myself. But I went to the school regardless. I was curious. I admit, I was pounding pretty hard at the time. I kept telling myself, what if? I knew I was being silly. There was no way it was really her. But it was. She is really gorgeous. But sorry. She looks like the model that was taken from like Sakura Succubus. Or not Sakura Succubus, my bad. I forget her name, but she was basically the main character. She looks kinda like no, not the main character. She was the one that acted innocent, but turns out to be more of a sadist. I don't remember her name. But she looks similar to that girl. She was waiting for me on the roof after school. She turned to me, her dark hair flying in the breeze, and said, I've been waiting for you. That's at the very point I want to tell you. Hiroki, I love you. I was utterly astounded as to my expects. I never imagined Yuki would say such a thing to me. Of all people, it was impossible. Must have been a dream. But though I pinched myself, I didn't wake up. Yuki's white, alabaster face didn't waver. She had written me that letter, and she had confessed to me. We had exchanged less than 5 words in the past, but she was being sincere. She loved me. I knew little about Yuki, and I doubt she much about me. We'd been in the same class for most of the year, but relative strangers like everybody else I had avoided. If she ever stared at me longingly, I've never noticed. I never thought she loved me. I was wrong. I accepted her confessing. She kissed me. After that, we started going out. She was my first girlfriend, and though I didn't know much about love, I did care about her a great deal. I thought we would stay together for a long time, but that's something else I was wrong about. Haven't seen her in years. Wonder what she's doing now. Was she able to find happiness like I have? So, I'll be pleased for her. She wasn't a little girl, and she seemed to find it hard to make friends. I won't want her to be lonely. Now, that's strange. Why am I thinking about Yuki at a time like this? Yeah, you got suckered by sleeping into your arms. Worry about the women, man, not the past. Next morning. I put out my slumber by the familiarly tiny beeping in my alarm clock. I don't know what I'm saying now, but that looks like tiny. I get up, stretch, and shut off the hateful device before it can make my headaches worse than it already is. I understand. I hear my alarm clock beep beep beep. Well, I have Kingdom Hearts as my alarm clock, kind of tension rising, so at least I listen to something besides a beeping noise. I feel even more tired than usual. I must have gone to bed late last night. Snatches of the previous evening returned to me in bits and pieces. I tried to shake off my sleepiness. I and Hazard came over. They came down for the TV for a while, arguing over the channel. Yeah, a bit of a ride, but didn't see into a competition occur in my favor. Why they let you know, and then, well, it's no wonder I feel so tired. I yawn. It's hard being popular. But I doubt this is the problem many men were surprised with. In fact, I'm sure most men would kill me if they knew how lucky I am. I mean, most of my friends are women. Not bragging. But it can be tiring. I mean, I feel like when any guy gets into a genuine harem, it's not like anime takes out to be. It's actually very tiring. That's why I prefer to stay alone. It's just easier. I'm doing what Iron has right now, though. Maybe they left already. They stayed with me pretty late last night. I feel a bit bad about making them go home on their own. I'm not sure if the streets are safe for a couple of women. Well, it's not like Hazard and I are ordinary women. They're both succubi, and they have incredible powers, not to mention missing strength. I'm sure they'll be fine. At least, I hope they are. Should I text them, see if they're alright? Would that be overbearing? It's not like I'm the father. I'm with these thoughts in my mind that I exit my room. I'm still in my boxer shorts. I mean to have a shower to pour on my clothes, but I stop when I pass by the quick kitchen. It's not empty after all. Still there? Oh, Hazel. Hazel is sitting at the table, one leg folded over the other. She wore her sports attire and her long hair was put back in a ponytail. She brushed some of her loose hair aside with one hand, and her head is bowed. Her eyes are half-lidded and her lips are clamped up about a banana. So every day I wake up to see a pretty girl in my house, sitting in my kitchen. Though since I first met Ayu, it's suddenly become a semi-regular occurrence. All the same, I got used to it. It's a lot ticking. Hey, Hazel, you are pretty early. Oh, Hiroki! Hazel takes a banana from her mouth and smiles at me. Her smile is so wide and warm, like a feather stress simply melting off my shoulders. Good morning. It's nice to see you. That should be my line. You're looking good. Good in what way? Is she fishing for compliments? What a mix. I wouldn't go with what's sexy. I would say cute, pretty, because I think sexy is more like a thing that you should say in a relationship. But you look sexy, baby. This should probably go without saying, but well, I smile. I think you look pretty sexy right now. What? Really? Oh, jeez. Hazel grins and takes another bite of her banana. Thanks a lot. You should know how to books a girl's spirits up. I think that will work just fine because the way actually she knows she's pretty. I'm just glad she's not a person that really thinks she's like the prettiest thing in the world. I hate girls like that. I hate girls that flaunt their looks a lot. So it's good to think you're pretty, don't get me wrong. Just don't flaunt your looks and think you're pretty to everybody else. Were you feeling unpooky before I dropped up by? Not really. I'm always giving it 101%, you know. But, well, it's easy to get fired up when you're around. You're the best wingman there is. When you praise me, I feel like I can do anything. Now keep on doing it. Hazel grunts at me and I return it. There was something weighing on my mind though. Say, Hazel, are you the only person there? That's right. Why? None, Willie. I was just wondering what you in. Look, that's on the kitchen. I searched your pen shop item might be hiding beneath the table or in one of the cupboards. But of course, she isn't. As far as I can see, it's just Hazel and Ayu. Ayu? Oh, she left away for work. She has a big concert coming up, and she has to rehearse for it. Speaking of which, I should probably get going myself. I need to head over to the Sakura Sports Center so I can practice my swings. I'm kinda pretty close. Looks like I'll probably be late. Hope Yuki isn't too cross with me. Has she been getting on your case lately? Later, she doesn't know that I've been spending time with you. I'm trying to keep it a secret, but I think she figured out I have another special somebody I'm spending time with. She's kinda jealous like that. I told her before we started dating that relationship was exclusive. She said she was fine with it, but she's a pretty jealous person. If she couldn't stand showing me, she really shouldn't have said so. Jeez. Okay, I don't agree with that. Whatever. How's your signs? Much are so weird and possessive. I didn't see much wrong with spreading the love around. I didn't know she was dating that one chick. I had no idea. I assumed she was like had feelings for that one chick in the sports center. Had feelings for Hazel, but I didn't know they were dating. Probably sitting the second one I didn't notice. It's not like I was trying to trick her or anything. I'm always honest and upfront. I know you are. You don't play my games. That's one of the reasons why I like you so much. I like Cassius the polar opposite of Ayu, definitely. Ayu always turns red and sputters when she has to say something even halfway nice. She seems to have a great difficulty in articulating for weird villains. Perhaps because she spent so much time ruining the other face of a cute, sweet, simple and idle. She's a total tsundere through and through. Hazel, meanwhile, isn't one to mess with. She's always up front, so she's easy to hang out with. She's a lot more chill than Ayu is. Though they both have their own appeals. You like me, huh? Hazel grins. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I like you a bunch too. Now that I've heard that, I feel like I can really give it my all today in the gym. I'm gonna work up a sweat all for you. Great, you do your best, I'll be rooting for you. Alright. Hazel takes another bite of her banana and then shoots me a grin. Who cares if Yuki acts all ticky with me? I don't need her anyways. I've got you now, and you're the sweetest, most supportive boyfriend a gal could ever dream of. Boyfriend. Now, before I go, I've got to give you something to remember me by. As if I could ever forget you. I know I'm pretty unforgettable, but just let me do this one thing. As she finishes her banana, then darts to my side. Quick as a flash, she pushes a kiss against my lips. I want to grasp her close to kiss her back, but there wasn't enough time. As her breaks a kiss and glances at the clock, her face flushed. Now it's hanging about way too long. I really gotta get going. I'll see you later. Have a good day at work. Yeah, see you. Have a good one. I wave after Ash as she dashes out my apartment. White pleats of her short skirt fluttering as she goes by. Door slams into silence. Alone again. In the past, I used to spend pretty much all the time at my apartment alone. But the company of this cute succubus has bored me. The apartment smears, though it is very much cozy when it's filled with their excitable chatter. I just barely been gone 5 minutes and I miss her already. I pushed my fingers to my lips, saving the warmth of her kiss. Then I shook my head. There's no point being Marlin. It's next time we can spend much more time together, but Hazel and Ayu and the West have busy schedules. They have to go to work. Speaking of which... Oh crap, I gotta go to work too! The interview with Hazel in the kitchen wasn't as brief as I thought. A good 15 minutes had passed and I'm still reminding me of 15 minutes. I need to get to the shower stat! Will I ever have enough time for breakfast? This is no good, I'm gonna be late!